Hi guys, thanks for joining me today. We're going to have a look at this, and this is the Pirate King RTA from a company called Riscle. It's a 24mm diameter RTA, holds 3mm of juice, has a little twist on the old filling port top cap system going on there. It's a nice little RTA. The packaging on this is exceptional. It's really good as well, I have to say. But before I go into any more details, let's dive down and have a quick up close and personal tour around the Pirate King RTA. Okay, so here we are with the Pirate King RTA from Riscle. It comes in this nice little pouch, the little skull and crossbones on the front there, the little drawstrings, then this little skull and crossbones, nice little touch. So the box itself, you see you've got your Pirate King RTA on there. On the bottom then we do have this sort of nautical compass going on. If we unscrew this, we do get all our spares. Little scratch and check authenticity on the bottom there. In here then we do get our spares. This is a really nice feature. Got one Allen key. In here then, if we open all this up, we do get a spare glass tank, some bands to go around to protect your glass, and in here I believe we've got some spare screws and some coils and some O-rings. Pop all them out. We got our screws, a couple of little coils, and our seals. Now this is a really nice feature. It's almost like a little cleaning cloth, but it's also a treasure map. How cool is that? But then if you flip it over to the other side, this here is our little user manual. Really nice touch. Awesome. So then on the tank in the box, if we open this up, just peel this band off. Just keep that on there for the time being. Nice little presentation pack that is. If you pop that back on, you've got a little build stand, and if you want to use it, as your tank is threaded in there, nice little build stand. That's a really cool addition to the packaging. So then the tank itself, you see we've got Riscle there on the chimney. On the bottom then you've got Pirate King, your 510 pin. It does protrude a little bit. You can see there you've got your peak insulator, and then on the AFC ring you've got this little plus, and it does stop fully closed and stop fully open. Now these, let me just get my calipers here. We do have a, if I can get that in there, 24mm roughly diameter, and it is then 39.5mm tall, including the drip tip. So then at the top you've got this drip tip going on here, and if we just pop that off, just like that. You can see that it reveals your filling ports. That's the inside of the drip tip. You've got this O-ring going on the outside here. You've got then 2 O-rings on the inside. Now the unique thing about this RTA is that it doesn't have the conventional threaded top cap. They say that this is to stop the pressure build-up when you screw that down, and stops the chances of it flooding the deck. So you just simply push that back down, and that's it, job done. So if we unscrew then and have a look at the inside, we can see that the chimney comes away. That glass can pop out just like that. A seal on the top, seal on the bottom. That's the inside then of the top. If we pop our chimney back on there, this all coming apart like that makes it very easy to clean. And then with your chimney back screwed on, you've got the inside there, nothing special going on. Just pop that back on there for the moment. And we've got the deck, we've got a velocity style deck. Our velocity posts, our Allen key screws. So your airflow, now these holes here, so your airflow is going to come up and up through there. Then you've got these channels here for your cotton. So if we have a look, if I just pop that glass back out of there for a second. So when you screw that on there, you can see those wicking ports down there. So that's where your juice is going to go. No juice flow control, nothing to mess around with, nice and easy. Another thing about this tank that is different to most other RTAs is that you can actually unscrew the build deck from the base, and this allows you, then you can take out this 510 pin should you wish. It'll just pop straight out. I won't do it just now, but it does make it easier to clean. You can pop out the insulator, you can get everything all nice and clean. Also then on the base of the deck you've got this gold plated pin here, and you can unscrew this and your positive post will pop out. You can remove the insulator then from there also. It does make it nice and easy to clean this. You can clean this thoroughly. You do have an O-ring then on the base of the deck, so where that screws in makes a tight seal to prevent any leaking. So we'll pop that back in there. Let's get some coils in this. So for this build I'm going to be using some stainless on stainless fused Claptons. So we'll pop the first one in. Just get that in there like that. There we go, we've got our first coil in there nice and easy. We'll pop our second one in. And there we go. Okay, so we got our second coil in there now, so just need to position that a bit better. Just bring that out just a touch. A little bit more. That's it, that looks alright to me. Just need to get them glowing all nice and evenly now. Grab our little tweezers. So there we go, burning nicely. Got them reading out to 0.15. Perfect. Time to get a little bit of cotton now. Okay, get that through there. Tweezers, helping hand through. There we go. Perfect. Grab our other side. Pop that through. There we go. That's it. Cotton in. Okay, so we've got our cotton all tucked in, all ready to go. If you can see, you do see a little bit of cotton just down there, but we can get that tweezers in there and there's no restriction at all. All I like to do with these is make sure that you're not going to be touching those airflow tubes. Kind of reminds me of the old Griffin tanks back in the day. But we'll move that just away, just like that. Get a little bit of our juice. Pop that on there just to start off those coils. Screw it back together. Okay, so we're all back together now. So all it's time to do now is get a bit of liquid in there, get that filled up. And that's it. Get our top cap. That's it. We're ready to vape. Okay guys, so that was a quick up close and personal tour around the Pirate King RTA. Now I have to say, I really do like this. I'm a huge fan of RTAs, but I can count on one hand the amount of RTAs that I keep going back to. This one, I don't think it's gonna quite make it in there, but I have enjoyed using it. It is really good. The flavour is okay, nothing mind blowing. As you can hear there, the airflow, it is a little bit on the noisy side, but nothing that's going to stop me from vaping on it at the end of the day. As you saw, also the filling system, it's a nice little touch. This sort of just pop it off, fill your juice up, and then pop it back down. Now I was a bit skeptical about the whole thing. I still am a little bit unsure because I don't know if those O-rings on the top are going to stand the test of time, because as I've been using it, it's sort of shaved. You can see little shavings have come off those O-rings. You do get some spares though, so it's no big deal. I haven't had any problems with any sort of leaking or anything like that. The Velocity build deck, simple to use. The only negative about that, the way you can unscrew the deck off the base, is that when it comes to take the deck out, if you want to change your coils or change your cotton, etc., unscrewing the base sometimes has just left me with the base in hand and the deck is still attached to the tank, which has been a bit annoying. The tolerances on the O-rings, while the top on the top cap, they're just perfect. This AFC ring here, it just, you can barely have to touch it and it just spins. Now it does stop fully open, fully closed. There's no big problems with that one, but they're so loose. And also when you disassemble the tank, so if you take the deck off, if you wanted to leave a little bit of liquid in the top, the O-rings holding the glass to the actual tank itself, they're not secure. They will just pop off. It'll pop out in your hand and you'll have liquid all over your hands. Can be a little bit on the messy side. But on the plus side, all the packaging is awesome. That little fake leather pouch with the skull and crossbones, drawstrings, really nice, really nice. The box it comes in, a little build stand for you if you wanted to keep that and use that as you wish. Brilliant, brilliant little touch. And your cleaning cloth, that is so nice with your treasure map on there. And then on this side you've got some operating instructions. Now the English isn't the best. I did notice there was a couple of little things that I didn't really understand with it, like the fact that on here where you see A, B, C and D, nowhere on it does it say what A, B, C and D actually are. So it was a bit pointless. I was a bit confused as to why they bothered putting that in there. And then on here we have how to assembly and disassembly. Just made me giggle. A bit of lost in translation there, I suppose. But anyway, this RTA, it set me back, I think, all in all, including postage. I think it came in around about the 32 pounds thereabouts. So it's a nice, it's cheap RTA and it's something different. That's what I like about it. There's still companies out there that are bringing out unique little twists to existing designs, and that's what it's all about these days. But it does vape all right. I've got a 0.12 dual coil build in there at 62 watts. I haven't had any problems with any dry hits. Wicks like a dream. No leaking issues. It's what you wanted in an RTA, I suppose. The flavour just could have been a little bit better. It's not too bad, but it could have been a bit better. But all in all, if you want to get your hands on one of these, I'll pop a couple of links in the description below. Go and check them out. Riscle, I do believe, have other products. They do have some more RDAs as well, heavily engraved top caps and things like that. But I haven't heard of the company until I spotted them on the internet. And I said, that looks interesting, I'll check it out. So that's all I've got time for. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll catch you next time.